Oh man, I got hyper distracted by putting things together. Like I was like, I'm pretty sure that I will be able to go over to stream before the video ends, and it did. And then I was like, huh, it was faster than I thought. But we're here on the stream. Well, let's go back and just put some of that Knuckles rap going on in the background. That's 2 minutes, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be slaying the princess some more. We are late, less because of work than because I was bumming around the world trying to figure out if I could get my hands on a physical copy of Once Upon a Katamari, which I do want to play by the end of this year, because I realize one of the things I've realized that I never ever play games on the year they come out. I always put them in the file and then play older games, which to me is fair because it's like the older games have been waiting for a long time. But every time there's like a game of the year kind of thing, I'm like, I don't know, I haven't played shit all this year. So I'm gonna aim before the year ends to play a couple more like releases from 2025 so that I can put something in those things, you know. So one of them I'm hoping will be Once Upon a Katamari, because Katamari is my favorite series ever. So I think it deserves for me to play it like straight up. So I think we'll try to play it before like in November, definitely, but maybe after it might be after Ocarina of Time, but it definitely will be during while we're playing Trails. So that'll be going on in the background, and on one of the days while we play Katamari the other day. Another one I want to play is Spilled, which I did get, which is more of a chill game. But we'll see if we have time for that, because I don't really want to postpone the friend stuff, but we might have to. But anyway, the video is fully ending again, so let's go back and just actually get on with the game before I keep yapping too much. And that video can end on its own. All right. But yeah, okay, so I've realized that I have to continue on the route that I'm on for Slay the Princess. And I think I accidentally, like, I was gonna go through and get to see if I could get a different kind of ghost. Which turns out, like, yeah, when you get one of the things in the route that you get, that's just it, you know. So like I can't go and like do more for the ghost, and the nightmare I can't go back and get the first one, perhaps. I don't know. I actually forgot what I've done, but we're gonna just go with it and do what we got. Gotta play through it. I don't know if we'll go back and get the Blade one, just because I don't want to play through all of that. But I'm definitely gonna try a different kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, so this was me trying to see if I could get the ghost kind of again, but turns out I only have one option this time. So there was like, you know, fight harder, give up. They're fight harder or something, but now there's only just give up, which I've never done before. So we'll see what that is.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her.
Which is true, I have not seen this before.
The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you, completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Ooh.
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything
That
goes
next
dark,
run.
and you die.
The tower. Okay. So I have no idea what this is
You're
gonna
on a path in the. You're here to.
be. Yeah. Let's just proceed to the cabin. We already know what this is.
Warning. She will lie. We might as well just
The broken.
pledge
this time.
ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
We did get the broken at some point. I think it was like during the
You're
blade
being
thing.
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't rescue her. Given the stakes
I'm
of the
skipping too
situation,
fast, sorry.
there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Anyway, proceeding to the cabin
If that's
as
what
per
you
usual.
want. I guess I don't have a say here.
Doing anything else is not gonna work.
The interior of the cabin is larger
Ooh.
and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So, the thing is, if we extend the amount that she either kills us or we kill her to like a third point, then we get something else or something advanced. But I don't really like killing her in general anymore, just because it sucks. But I don't know.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
We always gotta approach the mirror, and
You
it's
walk
not
up
gonna.
to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a...
Yeah, wipe the mirror
You
clean.
reach forward and rub. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Let's go to
No
the
blade
basement.
this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, she just kind of killed us.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
I should put on some
Huh.
incense.
This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yes,
Her
yes,
booming
yes.
voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Is this like the simp route?
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess
Indeed.
towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her.
Yeah.
It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
I can go back
She's
and get it if you want.
Disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Yeah, kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
Wow.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I don't think I can refuse her. Sorry.
Are you serious? Just don't say anything. How hard can it be to not say anything?
You haven't felt her angelic fingers run along the edges of your mind. You haven't felt her nails dig into your thoughts.
You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
She can be. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself? I've actually seen you do it. I know you can.
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Huh.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Okay, sure.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Beautiful and terrible as the dawn, treacherous as the sea, stronger than the foundations of the earth.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I mean, you actually have to do it. You could be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I mean, we do see, like, more than that even. Alright, sure, whatever.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Damn, she do be
There's
hot from here.
still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
I wonder if she gets bigger and hotter if we try to kill her more.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ooh. Whoa.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Nice.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
I have to. It's over. I'm sorry. Well, just... Sorry about what? Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Damn. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
This ending is way in line with my, like, must have the biggest woman goals for, like, most of my video games. Oh, okay, so we just go. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It is time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Yeah. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
It's not the end. Whatever is on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but no. See you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
I honestly have no idea, but I want to believe. Approach the mirror. How do we change this time? Senses reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Or even gloopier. You withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Ooh.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way to I just want it to stop. Yes, you're torturing me, and I hate it. I think I hate you. You know. I just want it all to stop.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
Aw. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart.
Ooh.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Okay. You know, at the end of this, I'm not gonna kill her at the end of this. You know what happens when we to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed.
Gay stream. Hi,
You
Yuvi.
have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Huh.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
She doesn't know. Have you figured out what you want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh. That's completely different from the body I just gave you. So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Okay. How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
Alright. Okay, let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and I die. And here we are once again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Okay, where are we? Oh, these are autosaves. We don't need them. I don't even remember where we were. Let's just save over page 3. Yeah.
You're here to slay her.
La la la. Let's just... Oh yeah, we're at the beginning. We'll continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the...
Ignore him, he doesn't know, so I'm going to proceed to the cabin. So this one we're just fully not going to go with a weapon from the get-go.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Okay, so
revealing
this
a
is
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Don't let it fool
He's
you.
never said that before.
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It's fine. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's, I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I mean, things tend to happen because I believe they will, so I don't know. And if their key isn't the key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Whoa.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Wow.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
Shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Wow, what if I was gonna go get the knife?
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, fine, whatever.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who the fuck is they, anyway?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh, for sure we could.
She barely
Wow.
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
Oh, okay, well.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I probably will. Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Her lack of reaction is something in it.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
And I guess we know that she can, like, make swords pop out of her arms, so, like,
She
whatever.
didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
We have so many times, it's fine, dude.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
You don't. I know this.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat.
Oh, you got
then her
claws
teeth,
now. Neat.
somehow
I have
sharp
claws
enough to
too.
pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
We have so much in common.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red, as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Whatever.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The witch. Ooh.
You're
This
on
isn't
a
what I
path
intended to get,
in
but
the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
oh, okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
We'll put it on auto.
it will be the end of the world.
How? Okay. Yeah.
A warning before you go.
Who do we
any
got
further.
this time?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry.
Oh, the
You can trust us
opportunist.
to get the job done.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The
Ooh.
walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
We'll approach the mirror again, even though
Walk up to
nothing
the wood.
happens.
What are you talking?
Wipe the mirror clean, nothing
You
happens.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
You know, because we're already locked into this one, let's just take the blade.
You take the
Let's see where this
blade from the
goes.
shelf. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Alright.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Cool.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
So you say every time.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Probably. I know you will. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Nah, dude.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Wow. Shots fired.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
Is he?
Thank you.
Oh, we have a
Descend the
furry
basement
princess now.
steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
:3.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
She knows everything.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
We do.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
You can't tell by the
That's
fact that we have
pretty
two
sharp.
voices.
How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
You have in a different dimension.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
Nope.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
But not our world. Your world.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. We're not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
That's a pretty quick way out. Look, I know things are busy last time, but I think there's something bigger here than both of us. I think we should team up. Yeah.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
Nope.
All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Because you don't know, dude. I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Alright, alright. Okay, let's leave. Wait. Actually, no, let's give her the blade, because I don't trust the narrator.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Then we'll just come back. It's fine.
You abstain. She's going to kill
I
us
accidentally hit it
if
twice.
we give it to her.
This isn't actually, we're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Yeah.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Because none of this really matters.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Also, you can't get out of here without
What do
me.
you think happens now?
It's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time, and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. Both scared, both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I actually want to save you, and this actually feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably gonna kill me. Both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that?
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Okay.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Good luck getting out of here without
What?
me.
No, come on, that's not right. I told you. This is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
'Cause it don't matter.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You'll remember next time. We're 1 for 1.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Why?
I
Oh, yeah,
told
you're not
you
here all the
not
time.
to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Hey, the smitten.
Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us.
Not right now, I
Does
don't
she?
think.
She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Yeah.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Place is different. Keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
Huh. Interesting.
Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Ah.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except the thoughts of her.
That's exactly the opposite of what he said. Or even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin.
Yes. Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
Probably.
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it.
Yeah.
Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan. Trust in what plan? The Decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
You're getting
There
it.
isn't a plan, and that's the whole point. We're supposed to be guided by emotion. We're supposed to passionately live in the moment, and I'm sure that when the time comes, those passions will tell us to set our darling princess free. If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. You should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
I've done the same things, and I'm loose upon the world. Sure seems to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice.
It doesn't know how many times we've actually failed.
So you knew this could happen? Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it. I don't care about where we came from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think. Then we can all move on, and forget what I said about failure.
Yes, let's do that.
It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. Sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
Yeah.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Alright, no other times nothing to all in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters.
Of
You know
course.
what you have to do.
You're not even one of the shards here. Not one
The
of us.
interior of
Oh
the
boy.
cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
I like that.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Either she has it or it's
We-
not here.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Probably.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
Well, we kind of have to, but that was the plan.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
You okay?
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so
Yeah.
yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Alrighty. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
Not yet.
It went away when we touched it last time.
Oh. I didn't realize it
Reach
was
forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
We're apparently
Well,
very gloopy.
Seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
I imagine at this point we look like a fucking Skeksis.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the
Ooh,
basement
pointy.
are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
That's how a controlled burn works.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
Probably right.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I?
You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
Yep.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
We gotta go, is what needs to happen. I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I just want to talk, really talk. Let's talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Let's go.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Yes. I didn't know this specifically. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What do you think? I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free if you'll let me. Prison of your own making, I broke our cycle of violence. If you swallow a wall in it, be my guess. I guess I don't have anything to say. Wow. If you're gonna be like that. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who earns your freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Nothing I can say change your mind. Yeah, trapped as you are.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
I mean, you
Her
also hurt
eyes
me.
dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
There we go. Let's snooze for a little bit. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Oop.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
I mean, there's also
She's
actions.
right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
She can't. She has to come out with me.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
And maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Yeah.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
If
We
the narr-
are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
If the narrator makes us stab her again, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Oh my god, dude.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Now we're like
I
split.
see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
Because he's something else.
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
I think he's the reason we're in this.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
We're just staring at her this whole time. Cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Wow.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
I think that's just what he do.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said.
Yeah, the princess must be so
We've
confused.
already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Man, whatever. We've already done it.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Oh my god.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Oh. Fucking guy.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
I hate you too.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Can we kiss her? Do we have a mouth like that? Of course I did. Ooh.
Can we actually do that?
I want to see if it
No,
happens.
you can't. Absolutely not. You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we? If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Who says you're not?
Are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
He just sounds like he's getting farther.
Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
Even if it's
I know
ironic,
both
it ends up
skills.
being real.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
And pushes headmates at her, basically.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Well, we can.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
There's that.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
She seems less kitty-like than before. I wonder if we were supposed to, like, fight to make her more kitty-like. I don't know. Let's step into the thorns.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Trap me here.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Oh my god, if I did.
We've already made our decision.
The worst person. Complete psychopath
Finally
speedrun.
living here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now?
Oh, the void, I guess.
Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
Don't worry about it. Do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that.
Yeah. Just trust you, but remember, you always get scared.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Yeah,
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
of course you are. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
I forget if that's what I chose
Fine.
last time.
We're going places.
Approach the mirror. Am I even goopier? Oh, I'm skeletal. You have unraveled. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Oh,
Do you know what we'll find out there?
no idea. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Oh, you're like fully serious. No, I have no fucking idea. Trees and stars and people, I think. At least it's supposed to be people. Do you think anything is real out there? Do you think we're real? Do you have thoughts on trees and stars and people, I think?
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Think anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
I mean, it is an absence inherently, so it just kind of technically doesn't. It's sort of just a concept. Yeah. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Fair point. Send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe? He does. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find him. He doesn't. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find him. When I find him, you and I are gonna have answers. Find him, I'm gonna kill him. He does, but you're gonna keep that to yourself. Oh. When I find him, you and I are gonna have to answers. I like answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Cryptic as usual, babe. How many more vessels?
One.
Oh.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
This is the last time. Is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
This is the last stage before completion, then I'm not going back. I'm gonna stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Oh, this is where it closes. Never. No, there's no waiting forever. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Thing goes dark and I die. Again. Classic ending. Cautious heart, bring the thorn to her.
You're on a path.
Yes. Just go.
You make your way.
Let's just go. Okay, I'm gonna try something else in
The
this very
interior of the
moment.
cabin.
We will save here. We're just gonna enter the basement. Here to save you, lie. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock.
Okay. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
This is what I want to try to do. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
That's all she knows, huh?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
The very idea. So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Wow. Just like such a complete hater. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I mean, isn't that what everybody... It's like
This
all
is the
shit
only
those
time
monsters.
this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Come on, man.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
What are you gonna do? I can't trust you. Go back upstairs. Can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Oh?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Have you ever been in
I
there?
don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Nope. No. Which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Still have a few more questions before we leave.
There's going to be plenty of time to chat after I'm free, but okay. What do you want to know?
They won't let me do it. Sorry, but I don't trust you. Okay, wait. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I guess there's nothing
Only
else.
making this more difficult.
They wouldn't let me pick Examine the
Thank
Chains if I
you.
was being railroaded to
Thank
the
you.
same one.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They'll laugh.
Okay, so this is... I think this is one I had last time. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the...
We've done that. We've done that.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would...
Save the princess. Oh, okay. Wait. So we just fast-forwarded through a bunch of the other things. What happened? His blade from upstairs. You use it to save her. You won't like what happens if you do that. Okay. So, I'm trying to do, like, full nice. Like, trying to see if there's a way that, like, I don't slay her, like, in any way at all.
Fine.
Okay, let's get out of here. Approach the locked
No.
door.
We won't have any of that.
Oh, okay. There was one. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'll get out of your life. It's okay. Where's
The
this?
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges
Aw.
it into your chest.
Oh, my
tearing
chest, okay.
through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Wait, why'd you stab me?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
I mean, like,
For
we can come
her
back.
sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture, the two of you have literally doomed everyone.
That's what you say every time.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Sammy,
hardly
come in,
use
come
it,
in, come in.
does she?
Not this time.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
It's like, bleh. I don't know how to use a knife. My bad.
With one last
I'm just a
thrust
girl.
of the
Brr.
knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Big enemy
As much as
eyes.
I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yes, yes. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that, you're here.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best... Yes, he didn't approve of us last time.
Oh, the spitting's
did
here
he?
first this time.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
We just believe women. Come on.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Well, anyway.
A warning before she will lie. We
Yes, yes,
already
yes.
told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Sometimes it's not your turn to
Don't pay
speak.
their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Let's go. How's it different this time?
The interior of
Ooh.
the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Sure, but we're not gonna take it. Let's just go in the basement. We're not even gonna look at the mirror. Like, I'm kind of over the mirror at
The
this
door to
point.
the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
You guys barely know the princess.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs.
Oh,
and
look at the
lock
ruffly
eyes
dress.
With the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Sort of.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Oh,
I
wow.
was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but
Oh.
what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Ooh, more
Nothing
answers.
resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Killed me last time. I hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. Before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. Let's just say that.
Then I didn't end the world.
Yay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
I'm not so sure.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay, I don't really want that.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Huh.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
And we do just that.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
This is complete trust.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think
Just like a
she has
poorly
someone
written
like
character.
him telling her what to do?
I do wonder.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh yeah, sure.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Rescue the
No.
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
We already know that.
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Can you do that?
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess
Yay.
jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
I mean, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Honestly, that does sound like that.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I can't. I just want to leave. We can figure it out. I want what. I want you to tell me what you
I
want.
just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you
I
happy?
just want to make you happy.
Her eyes just get bigger and bigger.
Is she broken? What's going on?
Getting simpler and
What's going
simpler.
on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Oh my god.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, clear something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt and we just figure out a way to be happy together. There must be something you want. You have to want something more than just making me happy. I want you to make me unhappy. You want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually.
You'd like to think that,
Look,
wouldn't
I
you?
have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Wow.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
I'm surprised he doesn't do that in a bunch of the other endings.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
No, we don't.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than
Off-brand
anything
offspring,
you will
hello.
ever
What sort
know.
of plant is that, I wonder? Probably a flower.
Are you
Huh?
listening to this? You don't have to go along with
What plant?
every whim of that delusional voice.
You have a pretty voice. Are you really watching
I'm
this,
still
or
on
are
for
you
the
one of
ride
those
at this
bots?
point.
In her eyes. I didn't even realize that was a flower or anything. Think we can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. Open the door by yourself. I think we could open it if we try together.
Okay.
Maybe it's
yeah,
like
let's do
a
it.
clover or something.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Beep boop indeed.
And
Sorry, it's happened before.
the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
He's so
I
mad.
told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs and...
He's like, oh, look at the blade.
That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Oh my god, you could do that. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I know.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
You were gonna trap me in here forever
Yes,
if I
what
did
he
slay
said.
her.
That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
All we need is to have you, if all we need to be happy is just each other, what if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop with these interruptions I already made my mind for leaving. Okay, I'm gonna save. What do you think the narrator looks like, if he looked like anything? I actually have no idea. I kind of, for some reason, thought he was just like another bird. You know? I also didn't think about that, like, when it's like the Stanley parable. He's just kind of like a disembodied Jeeves. Yeah, what if we stayed and built life
What
together?
a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
People seem to
That's
think the narrator
exactly
Stanley
what I
parable
just
is hot old
suggested.
guy in a suit.
Was it
They
not
already
romantic when I
They
suggested
always say that.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
Of course he wasn't.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
Are we not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a seduction. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Funny for somebody who says for us to do exactly that. Trust me, it'll be better for both of us if we stay. We can just be happy here. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever.
Didn't you just say that you just wanted to make me
I don't know
happy?
you.
Oh, wow.
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I just want to see where this goes.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us.
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. If we just say the right things. If we just showed her the contents of our heart. She'd be happy here.
The people pleaser
As
ending.
the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Oh, we're gonna like rip open our
Oh,
chest?
But I do.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
Huh.
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
She'd be happy about one of those things.
You
Yeah,
plunge
leaving.
your nails into your
Probably.
chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Fatality.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
I could do a
Time
lot of
out.
things.
He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
No, one of the things the Smith suggested. I forgot what the
And
Smith
yet,
suggested.
It's done, isn't it?
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
Damn. I didn't realize this
Your
was an option.
exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your
Threads?
body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Wow.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Yeah. This is the first time we've called that out. Happily ever after. Such a gross game, so interesting. Only one of those things you'll ever truly believe.
You're on a
Oh.
path in the woods.
Oh,
Mate,
hey,
we're
cool.
clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Don't worry about it.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time.
Who's with us here now?
Now. He's
Oh, the
clearly
opportunist.
disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
He's almost as tired as I am.
Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out.
Man.
I'm going to describe the room now.
Uh.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Or that means we're at the end, kinda. Doesn't matter if the blade's here. We didn't use last time, and the time before that she used to kill us. Where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him to be this quiet.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess.
Sort of.
Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
So does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and before that shit.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important.
I mean...
Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. The fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
No, you're gonna talk about the
What
mirror.
is there to say about it? It's a mirror. Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it.
It's like, oh yeah,
I
sure.
see it. Good for you, buddy. You've got a sharp set of eyes on you. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
We can leave? Nah, we gotta see this through.
Across the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves?
Not yet.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality.
Sure.
And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the
Wow.
stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Ooh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Oh, we do live here.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Yeah, we've never had dinner before.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Dinner time.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful.
What's up with that?
Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance.
Of us making out.
The
all
many
time.
cloth
Wow.
eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight,
Where?
hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh, there.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
Yeah.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Apparently. Mentioned dinner on the stairs.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright, and
Yay.
a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break.
We actually haven't been through a whole
More than
lot
that,
in this
we
run
deserve a break.
compared to other ones. Eat!
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The
I'm
food
hungry.
is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had.
Have we ever had a meal before?
But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Whip.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
A shadow washes across
Wow.
the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Guess the food's not really real.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Kinda like this game a little
So
bit.
the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
Fucking guy. Free food always tastes better.
Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Oh, I don't know.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat.
Eaten.
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs.
At least we're eating.
You still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
Aw, a deteriorated marriage.
So tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
I don't know.
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark.
Losers.
I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls.
Oh.
Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What happened? Did you make this torch go out? I didn't think you did anything wrong. I just think you said something you wanted to say. It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We have plenty of light. Well, what are we supposed to do now? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Him? You said he. Who's he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Oh, is that where the smitten is now?
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Hey, Shadow, don't you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I say, asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Oh, okay.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
What is he even talking about? Well, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
We are playing a game.
That's exactly what we should do.
What kind of game?
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Oh, sure.
Great.
I do
we
love
don't even
games.
have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing.
Wow.
I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know?
This is Netrunner. It isn't too hard to learn. Oh, wow.
What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
I think this is my least favorite voice, actually.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning.
Isn't she, like, the one placing the final piece?
Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it.
Game
What did
night.
I tell you, am I great at games or am I great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes.
It's about the cones.
You play the game.
I wonder if this is supposed to be like the cones of Dunworthy or whatever that game
Oh.
was.
I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Ooh.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear. And the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew.
Will that work?
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played. And the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Oh wow, we could do that.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. Creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
This is exactly how new board game hobbies are. I mean, yeah, like a lot of board game hobbies have like so many board games.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is... awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
This was just like the first time when I like got the quote happy ending, and then it was also nothing. Except there's more stuff in this one, so it's better than the first one. This place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shit. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
Fucking guy. We need to tell the truth. You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out.
Ooh.
The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I don't know what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the light goes out. We don't have to let it go out. What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Oh dear.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess
Aw.
sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Oh, totally. No, if I ever have. I'm not sure if I ever to figure out how I feel about you. No. We'll just slay the princess. Oh my god. I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Let's go.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well,
I'm surprised.
This is less work for us, anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
At least now he
You and the
understands.
princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
I wonder if this is
He's
because this is the
really
last
gone,
run, or this happens
isn't it?
every time.
No boss anymore? No one left to tell us what to do? I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Yeah. I meant it. Share a dance with your happy ending. But you do not get to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a...
It's going to be okay. We've been here before and you always
But
get
it
scared.
feels so bad. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
If you say so. We'll trust you. Finally. We're going places.
What do I look like now? Approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Aw. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You focus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me? Ooh, new cursor.
I think you know what I am.
So he is a bird person. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms, and then another. Okay. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I would ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you part of me or something else? Why, mentioned many times, haven't you been the same all along? I was supposed to see all this, was I? What is the space? Where are we? What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Okay.
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Let's see. One of my lives you doubted yourself. You thought that all this was wrong. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different? That hurt when pieces of you real life like that? Are you a part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Let's see. She said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Huh. After all this hubris, do you know that things won't? Do you know that things just won't be worse if I destroy her? Would we like to be in a world without her? Others like you. Oh my God, there's so many. Let's go all in. Cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. Pretty sure death is good, actually important even. Why would you want to rid the world of death? What is this place? Where are we? What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we stay here together and just leave the people out there alone? How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? Of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Why did you make her a princess? How did you die? I wasn't supposed to see all this. If you made me, then what am I? Oh.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Huh. You can just make gods? If you made us, then I want you to know this has been torture. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would you like to live in a world without her? Does anyone... I feel like the part of the fucking Matrix Reloaded where we're going into, like, one of the TVs when he's talking to the fucking architect. Oh God, I always knew I was special. Others like you... Oh my God. There's so many things. Cares about dying. Death is good. Why would I know the word death? What is this place? Neither of us leave this place. Why of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy
asking
bread?
me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why... Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come.
Okay.
I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Let's see. Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? Whatever. Oh my God. Part of me or something else. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her. She's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, then you can't just will her into something small. Who? Are you a god or were you a god?
No. In life I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something. So I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
What the heck? You made us. I want you to know this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Do you know that things won't be just worse if I don't destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
He's so sure about himself. Wait, I don't remember this scrolly thingy having that. Sorry, the mirror. You made us out of what?
The cycle of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
How did you do that? I wonder. Pretty sure death is good, actually important, even. What is this place where we... What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we stay here together and leave the people out there alone? She's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be. I can't just will her into something small. Oh my god. So I don't want to help you. I want to destroy you. Will help fight. No. Oh my god. I do want to know about what's up with this, but I also don't want to just use up questions willy-nilly. Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us? That's a big question. What would it like be live in a world without her? After everything you've done to us, you think anyone deserves to live? What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
One of my lives you doubted yourself. You thought this was all wrong.
Did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Doth the author run out of questions? I think you're out of time. I'm not gonna slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. She says I'm gonna destroy her, have to decide what I'm gonna do. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. To the cabin. Honest heart, share your happy ending with her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Huh. I wonder what that was. Ah.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
So am I the god of life, or is she the god of life, I wonder?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound.
a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature,
Wood.
isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories you've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need answers before I make a choice. If I let you on, our entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? Huge question.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh. What are we doing?
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Address this state and bustle statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. Speak about life and death and change of stagnation. But this is what any of this has been about. Been nothing but lecture me since the moment I got here. You act as though the world doesn't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Have I? Reject your perspective. I won't engage with violence. Hold on. I'm gonna save here just because this is all very interesting. Address this festive statement directly. I'm so glad to dance with you. That was a mockery of a life we shared. What we shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. Never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? Never want to hold the world still, it needs you. The only reason we weren't happy because we couldn't forget. There's a version of that world worth living in. Huh. Is suffering the only alternative?
There is no suffering but the lies we tell ourselves. The only real suffering would be a world without my mercy.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust.
Your thorns and bleed so.
When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
That's true. Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
I want to just see all the statements. I miss when that was you. You were consumed by your own ego. You were kind of consumed by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
Oh, the nightmare, I forgot.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
True.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I don't need to share my heart with anything. I wish I could share my heart with you. You showed me your heart to break me. If that is what it takes to rid the world of suffering, I bear the solitude. I wish I could share my heart with you.
But you already have, in so many ways. It is beautiful and adored.
I mean, we tried, but we kind of died.
And the dust settles. I hope you'll leave with me.
First one's the ghost, right?
A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Without redemption, there can be no sin.
And without contrast, there can be nothing at all.
Ah, yes, this is just about the contrasts and the interplays of things. As the clash between you and Bates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe the things you say to believe the things you believe in when you sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Never want to fight you, but how do we leave? Let everything die. Fight for a better world. Cruelty itself. Or both cruelty itself. I feel like if she was just cruelty, I couldn't just kill her. There has to be something else. It can't just be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. I think I can change. You can change me, then I must be able to change you. Ooh. This is interesting. Let's see what this is.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Ooh.
here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
It's just you and me. Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
It's funny, after everything he puts through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Take blade. We'll just go in the
No
basement.
blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sit with her. Okay, so the idea is that both her and I are like facets of kind of gods of creation and destruction and the cycle of everything together. Like it seems that she's not entirely just a person of destruction. I think the idea is that we're both things of destruction and creation. I think my frustration is it seems like the player character doesn't seem to understand that they're capable of like probably the same things that she is, and keeps being just like you do this, you do this, you do this. And it's true, like we're not really given much chance to say like what we do exactly, even though we have been the thing that drives all of this. Like nothing happens until we choose it as well, but we're not really like addressing that as well. Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this really you? So not the end of everything here. Can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
No.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
Yeah, that kind of wasn't the point for me.
And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Sorry for all the times I hurt you.
Well, you did stab me to death as soon as we met. But it's not like I'm completely innocent. We both took things a little far. Still, apology accepted.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Let's see. No, this was really ever fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. but I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
So good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know if I always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door just we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know this. It doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. Take her hand in yours. Aw. I don't know. I just didn't like being a god. Let's go just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. But I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
I thought we were talking to the princess for a second. I was like, what? Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's as quiet as you ascend, an uncomfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. There's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Are you ready? Do we want to confess here? I'm not sure if that's like... I mean, it has been kind of long and short altogether. Let's just do it.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
I'm not trying to make you do anything at this point. What happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. That's kind of a sweet ending. I do like that one. Where it's like, it's not necessarily anything, it's just freedom and like the ability to choose your own forward path and not necessarily have everybody tell you what it's gonna be. I am curious what happens when you decide to, if you decide to become gods though, so we'll go back and like play that one maybe. Or we can save it for the next stream because we are getting a bit late in the day for this one. But yeah, this has been incredibly philosophical and like very interesting with that. It's about like the ideas of making decisions and then not making decisions and what that means. And like I was wondering, like he always says, the narrator always said that like, you know, every time we've quote failed, we destroyed a universe. But like that kind of is philosophically what it is. Like every time anyone makes a decision, that sort of destroys a multiverse where you didn't make that decision, supposedly, or like it splits you from the universe where you did. Like, you know, you decided to have eggs for breakfast instead of like a tuna sandwich, then that's like two different worlds pretty much. that you decide to do. Maybe you destroy the tuna sandwich world. Maybe you split from the tuna sandwich world. Who knows? You don't know. But that kind of is what it is. Our song, finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Oh, they mean the quote good ending. Our song, the Shifting Mountain Movement 2, A Kiss from a Thorn, Oblivion. Thank you for much for playing with special for gratitude. He's attracted ordered for a special playlist just for you. How do I? Yeah, no, I can just figure it out from the Spotify album. But yeah, let's go to ending for now. But it's kind of like the whole gods thing is a whole lot. Like, it seems too haughty to be like, yes, we'll be the thing to be gods forever. But then again, it's kind of like just trusting that all the worlds will just create and destroy and become and unbecome forever. That kind of is just like the nature of life. And it does feel like haughty for the narrator, the Echo, to be like, I'm gonna destroy death, because that happens so many times in so many stories. Like, it is a concept that, like, in a lot of stories come up, the story comes up like destroying death, while it seems like a good idea, ultimately usually comes up that it's a bad idea. It's going against the natural order. However, that's still in the story. It's somebody that's deciding that, who has no power to actually destroy that or like find out. There's one YouTuber called CGP Grey who, if you watch enough of his videos, you see that he has a thing about like trying to get rid of death, which I feel like a person doesn't think that unless something has happened. Like, definitely something that's had to scare you so bad about death in some way to make it like, oh, we should get rid of it. And like, he claims that accepting death as a natural order of things is just sort of complacency from us not being able to do anything about it, which might be true. It's a very big unknown of like the idea of a world where nobody dies. Like, it's one of those things that's entirely theoretical, because this is not the world we live in right now. It's so weird because I'm the exact opposite. Like, in what way? Like, trying to you'd rather embrace death, or you think that it's natural to get rid of death. Like, personally, me, I embrace the idea of death just because I get so tired all the time. Like, you know, I feel like before getting rid of death, you'd have to get rid of like all kinds of inequalities and pain and all of that before it might be a good idea, and I also can't see that. I embrace death both culturally and practically. Yeah, I don't think it's that weird. I feel like it's legitimately like, I'd like to think, there's no way for me to find this, but I think if you polled a lot of people, there'd be a decent amount of people who are like for death, against death, and like kind of like whatever about it, which is kind of like everything. So literally, I want to make a comic about a guy who gets to choose to end all humanity, and I find it hilarious. I mean, like, I don't know, it depends on what you're trying to do with it. I'm not sure how it could be hilarious, but all stories can kind of be all things. But like, I mean, this is one where I've repeatedly chose to end all of the world, supposedly. So, you know, and it was hilarious in some ways. But yeah, like, I feel like before I accept this new thing of like having no death, you'd have to like give me more of a plan behind it. You know what I mean? Like, what else are we gonna be doing? There's like several different worlds in which this happens. I think like a famous one is 1777. Or is it like 17,776, which is like that like future football thing that John Boyce made, where humans don't die in that thing. They just have nanomachines that take care of them and end all of their problems and diseases and everything. I sent my pitch in Discord, but you don't have to read it. Okay, if you want. Other people might also read it. You never know if there's somebody interested in that. But like in that one, everybody, you don't get that whole thing about like everyone's just completely bored and not doing anything, and like they yearn for death. They're just like playing football all the time. And I think it's extremely funny to take that whole thing and everybody was just like, yeah, we're just gonna reinvent football forever instead of having this whole philosophical thing about what it means to live forever. Final Fantasy XIV had a thing where in one of the Endwalker worlds you go to, there's like a planet where they ended suffering and death, and then they got bored and they wanted death because there was just so much nothing to do. And like, I don't know. So that's like, I guess the two prevailing things are that like if we didn't have death, we'd all get so bored and go insane. And then the other thing being like, but suffering sucks. Like, you know, you lose your parents or your loved ones and it's bad. It feels bad. I don't know. I'm not sure what it would do to our brains if we if we got rid of death. Like, I really have no idea, because like part of who we are as a natural thing is decay. And so it's a very like, what is that kind of deal? Not that we like it necessarily would be like an abomination or anything, but that's like a big like, whoa, that's a big new thing to do to humanity. The football idea is amazing. Like, yeah, I think that was the first time I heard of that kind of thing, where it's like it wasn't addressing the insanity or like the other thing is just like, we're just gonna play different kinds of football together. We're gonna make new and insane kinds of football forever. Like, we're gonna give up on space because we found out that scientifically we couldn't do it. I think that was also very like disappointing to me, but also very funny that we're just gonna like narratively like get rid of space travel, because I think that's something that other storytellers have done, being like, well, we'll just do space travel forever. I think maybe that's what the Ian M. Banks' The Culture does. I've only read like one book from there, but like knowing what the structure of that world is up to, I feel like that's what they're doing there, where it's like we cannot kind of have everything we want and we've gotten rid of all suffering, so we'll just do kind of like space learning and space conquests depending on who's politically in charge, which is like makes for interesting stories for sure. I don't know, like I think that's also what Star Trek is on about, more like space learning forever, because the world is perfected. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to dismiss the idea that like maybe getting rid of death is like an abomination and terrible, because like I hate when people just go like, oh well, it's never been done so it must be bad. Like, as a queer person, that's always kind of like side eyes looks at that kind of deal. But yeah, it would be it's like the biggest change in the world if we did that. So I have no idea. I'd need to get more information. That's always my thing. I need more information and more info. Yeah, Star Trek is a great story of possible utopia, but it's also kind of boring to me. I mean, I think it depends on what kind of story you like. I like the idea of like a monster of the week kind of thing. Like, I don't know if I would binge Star Trek, like all of Star Trek. I feel like that's kind of a great, from what I know about it, which I have barely seen any of it, it seems like a great kind of story to have in the background while you do this, and to see like various what ifs, rather than being like, I'm gonna sit down and like focus into everything and see all the different things, because like I don't think it's easy to make a show like that based on like a generalized no conflict and just tiny minor conflicts forever, you know. So I could see how it could get boring, but I think I would kind of like it as just a thing to snack on, you know. My GF goes through all the Star Treks continuously. She's a bit obsessed. She's probably not the only one. I think Amethyst Lilac here is quite into Star Trek. I'm not sure if quite into Star Trek, but a couple of the other chatters in here are more of Star Trek guys rather than Star Wars guys. Watch Lower Decks together, highly recommend. I've heard good things about that. But yeah, this has been quite the story. I think we will use the last stream to go through random other princesses and endings. I think that's what we'll do, because we only have like one day left to spooky season, which will be Halloween itself. So maybe we'll start to be a psycho on that day, because we'll be doing the bloodiest ways. Because like for the most part on this run, I've been like, whoa, let's see what's going on. Let's try to talk things out. Like, that's been my kung fu for this. But maybe on the spooky season, we'll go back to our playthrough where we got the blade, and then just do terrible things for a while. We'll see. But then after that, we're gonna go back to our friends' suggestions. We'll see if I get a hold of Once Upon a Katamari, and I'll see if I can math out how long it would take us to play Spilled and Katamari, to see if we just go for Trails, or we try to do Ocarina of Time before the year ends. Genocide Road Initiate, for real. Yeah, this is very like this game slots itself right along with like Undertale Deltarune, of this whole thing of like, you know, you're sort of playing against the narrative, and like it's kind of about you thinking about like what your actions mean in the grand scheme of the game. So It definitely does. But unlike Undertale, where a genocide run would like change the whole game completely, I have a feeling that doing so here doesn't really. Or like, I think. Well, yeah, I think if you commit to being like a huge domineering asshole and like you do all the things being like, yes, I have the power, you do probably get a different ending than this one. And I feel like the one that I got really does reflect my own thinking and decisions here. So I'm kind of glad I got it. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do, and we can see where we could go. So I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you for joining me, Yuvai Guru. You became the narrator. I mean, ultimately, yeah. I think that was kind of always part of a thing about it, because like at the end the narrator's not there, and also the hero leaves you, so you're pretty much your own narrator, and that is kind of a heh for your own chewing on. But yeah, no problem. I'm glad to stream every time. Thank you Off-Brand Offspring for saying hi for a little bit, even though like it sounded like you've done this before, so you're probably like jumping in and seeing what other people have done, and hopefully it wasn't too boring or normal or anything. But yeah, I'm glad for everybody to come in. Yeah, one last Slay the Princess stream on Friday, and then back to other games in November. And that'll be it. So enjoy your week, take care of yourselves, stay cool, stay frosty, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.